Welcome back everyone to Windstop Strategy Part 4. Now I would have liked to do some off-camera work to increase our roster a bit and the items we have, but there are so many events right now and at the end of every month there's some story branch. So I'll try to push through these events. There's a simple-minded white orcs we can recruit and also the at the end of the month events. And let's see if we can finally push onwards. But let's go for this event. Sectmaster, there's a young hero who wishes to see you. Tang Bainiu. Greeting Sectmaster Yin Angel. White, strong, pure, firm, majestic like an ox. Amazing! You flatter me, Sectmaster. To be frank, I have a request to make. I heard that the Tiger Flame sect is currently engaged in battle with Borage. Correct. Could it be you have come as an emissary for Borage? No. My sister has been taken hostage by Borage's sectmaster, Ximen. I request you to rescue her. I see. We are attacking Borage precisely to rescue those poor trapped women. May I know your sister's name and appearance? My sister's name is Tang. She practices medicine. Oh, is it Fairy Zaidi? Since that's the case, we will spare no effort to rescue her. And we get him on the team. He is also, a frontline tank. He can go into my second squad. That means I need 2 more shadows and another defensive one, correct? It would be like 2 tanks, 2 shadows, an archer, and then myself again. Perfect, yeah. Now for his talents, I'll probably just go for the defense increase, and when any teammate is attacked, take the damage for them, trigger 2 turn cooldown, receiving damage higher than 10% of max HP. I'll just go Iron Blood defense. Perfect. Slowly but surely building up the second team. Now let us guide the lost. Master, be careful behind you. Master, are you alright? Master, who's coming to harm you? Walking the Jianghu, one cannot always avoid blood deaths. But coming secretly to the Tiger Flame Mount this time to assist you, I tried to keep a low profile. But unexpectedly, I invited the assassins as well. But yeah, little disciple, what's the matter with you searching for me? But well, Master, since receiving your true transmission of divine skill, this disciple has gained deep insights. But Jianghu is treacherous with many sects. This disciple does not know how to deal with it. Well, the way of Jianghu is the strong garner respect. The law of the jungle, how they always call it. It requires both wisdom and courage. Remember, a true master can not only overcome enemies with force, but also with their mind. Take the Borage, for example. They are adept at causing enemies to bleed. If you cannot handle it in time, when your strength is exhausted, that will be the moment they strike. Their formation is strict, with front and rear coordination requiring careful handling. Master, if I can avoid bleeding, can I break the formation? Indeed. We get some gauze. Or gaze? Some like fabric. Allows the character to carry 5 gauze into the next battle. And at the end of the turn, if in bleeding, stop the bleeding. Pretty simple. Lastly, rebuilding the Flame Hall. How illustrious the Flame Hall once was. What a pity that only ruins remain. Pravachi, there's no need to grieve over these broken walls and ruins. After we rebuild the Flame Hall, we can restore its prior glory. Exactly. Liu Ming and Zhu Sanyan, come on. Many hands make light work of it. And we enthusiastically began clearing the ruins. Oh, I found something. What is it? I don't recognize it. It looks like a book. It appears to be a manuscript with a red leaf emblem drawn on it, and there are some words on it too. As swift as the wind, as aggressive as fire. The words after are too blurry to see. Could it be the mantra of the storm, flame, armor? Sectmaster, there's also a token that looks a bit like a key. Thank you. This is the emblem of the Ximen family. It seems our Tiger Flame sect has some connection with them. It seems last time that girl called Lu Joy was also picking those leaves in the Fire God Forest. Sectmaster, perhaps we should investigate again. Well, we'll do so in the future. I currently have used up all of my points. Let's scout a bit. I guess let's use all of these. A battered chest. A butcher plate. Where the hell is the butcher plate? Huh? Ah, it's a manual. A manual. Can one of them use it? You have the fire tongs, it's the same thing. You use fist moves. No. At the end of the month, another event. One day in the Tiger Flame sect main hall. Sectmaster, there's a young lady outside claiming to be from the Ximen family, requesting an audience. Oh, is she an orange-clothed young lady? Exactly. She says she has come on her grandmother's dying wish. Best girl is back. Sectmaster, we meet again. So it really is Miss Lu. What important matters do you have to discuss? Well, this concerns the inheritance of my Ximen family and the Fire God tree, and is greatly related to your sect. Actually, before my grandmother passed away, she left a message saying she had an agreement with the Tiger Flame sect to marry me to Sectmaster Yin Lei. What? You want to marry my father? No, I mean I want to marry, or my grandmother wanted me to marry you, not your father. Grandma said she discussed it with the old Sectmaster. I should marry you when I grow up. Marry him? Old Liu, is it so strange that a young girl wants to marry me? This not strange at all, Master Sectmaster. Marry him? You get out as well. Miss Lu, please continue. My Ximen family has lived under the protection of the Fire God tree for generations. Before she passed, Grandma always had one wish. It was for me to marry into the family that protects the Tiger Flame Mountains and the Fire God tree, the Yin family. Because those who serve the Fire God should be with those who guard the Fire God. This way, the Fire God's blessing can be passed down through the generations. I want to marry you to protect the Fire God together with you and continue the legacy of both our clans. Grandmother passed away last year. Before that, she was the one who climbed the Fire God tree every autumn to pick the leaves. Actually, 3 years ago, Grandmother visited your sect with me. Do you remember? Oh, Grandma proposed the marriage back then. What? But at that time, Sectmaster Yinlei politely declined. Why would my father decline? How could he? But Sectmaster Lei at that time said, because you and I are still young, it wasn't yet time to discuss marriage. He said that 3 years later he would personally go to Grandma to discuss this matter again. But well, now the Grandma passed away and my father passed away. But since we are now the Sectmaster, we can decide our life's own events. And please allow me to say, yes, marriage matters, let's not talk about it. But sure, she can stay. Moreover, you also have a marriage engagement with Miss Ximen. Would she tolerate another beauty by your side? Who's Miss Ximen? What marriage engagement are you talking about? What? You could hear that? Sorry. I heard everything. Could it be? Are you planning to break off the engagement? No, best girl. Absolutely not. I haven't agreed to anything yet. That's more like it. So where's my room? Do you intend to stay here long term, young lady, or? Yes, otherwise, why would I have moved so many things here? We are family, so naturally we should live together. Of course, we're family. Since we're family, the matters of Tiger Flames are my blue choice matters. I will revive Tiger Flame sect together with you. Forget it. I would be helpful. It would be helpful if you help us. Do Joy. I just realized, wait. Blue Joy is also a tank role. So we have 4 tanks already and I can rename none of them right now. Okay, that sucks. I guess our the one commenter needs to wait a bit till I find a suitable character for him. Miss, good to be the second young master Dongfang of the Dragon Bay sect. Oh, you can recognize them from so far away. How many young heroes are as elegant and graceful as young Master Toon? Look at your infatuated appearance. Miss Ximen, Dongfang Toon of the Dragon Bay sect pays his respects. I have long admired your reputation, Miss Ximen, and have come specifically to visit you. It really is young Master Toon. What have you come for? Okay. I'll need to translate this. At the order of my father, I came to visit that Crane sect to show that the Dragon Base relationship with the Crane sect is good, and I also brought some gifts. Oh, any gifts? You have any for the young lady? Of course, I have a topaz hairpin specifically for you. I wonder if you like it. Nope, the color doesn't suit my taste. Miss, it's alright, I will present these gifts to the sect master later. There are also some small pieces of jewelry and pastries inside. Miss Ximen, you can go and take a look, see if there's anything you like. Then I'll trouble you. You're welcome. Miss, why were you so cold to young Master Toon? Of course I have to be so cold to him. He appears courteous on the surface, but in reality he's a hypocrite who takes advantage of others' misfortune. As soon as the Tiger Flame sect met with the disaster, he couldn't wait to come and poach talent, all while putting on an act of deep affection. But Miss, young Master Dongfang is also a renowned talent within the Dragon Bay sect. A talent? Huh, merely a playboy from the Dragon Bay sect. I've heard he has several confidants already. I have no desire to flatter such a person. In the future, if he comes again, just say I'm in seclusion for cultivation and not receiving any guests. Since I, Ximen Xiang, have already decided that Yin Angel Yin or Yin Angel is to be my husband, even if he falls into destitution and has to beg for a living, I will share both joy and hardship with him. Ximen Po seems to be happily chatting with Dongfang Toon. Ximen Po is the leader of the sect. The girl is Ximen Xiang. I swear I can't take a break. So many events. Flame Hall rekindled. This fire god's forest. Father often used to bring me here. This is natural. 40 years ago, Patriarch Huanggong fled from the imperial city to Shifeng Valley and established Tiger Flame on Tiger Flame Mountain, precisely because of this fire god tree. However, what exactly this fire god's power is remains unclear. Sectmaster, you may not know, but there's actually a so-called blessing. It's a form of power, a profound internal injury that operates through flame. Yin brother, I know, and Lu Jui appears. You know? Yes, my grandmother told me before she passed away that 300 years ago the fire gods sealed their power within the fire god's tree. Our Jib family has been guarding this secret for generations. 40 years ago, our ancestors saw Tiger Flame upholding justice, so they gave them some of those leaves and manuscripts, hoping Tiger Flame could inherit the fire god's power. Also, my grandmother's manuscript records that deep within our deep within our family village, there is a shrine dedicated to the fire god, which holds secrets about it. Oh, Miss Lu, this family village is your hometown, right? Yep. Then, Miss Lu, can you take us there? Sure. Perhaps there really are secrets hidden there that can help you. Let's set off right now. Thank you for your support. And here you have the flame trace you can now explore, and it takes another point. To be honest, oh my, another event right there. I need to do so much. Lujo, cute little deer, this is the like repeatable event. She's practicing martial arts. Miss Lu, you are always so full of energy every day. Husband, why do you always call me that? You should call me wife. Sure. To gain such a lovely wife, I am naturally happy. It's just we have known each other for a while. Such a title, I fear it's not proper. But Lu only wishes to stay by husband's side forever. I understand your feelings, but we still need more time to know and understand each other. I understand. I will wait until the day husband is willing to accept me. I just love these small parts. In the past at Flame Trace, I often recited poetry to the fire god's tree, dreaming in my heart that one day I would meet such a gentleman like Jade. Now you are by my side, it truly matches that line. The one I long for is by the waterside. Let's feel delighted. Miss Lu's mouth is truly sweet. Where did you learn all those pretty works? Huh, you saw right through me. I read a lot of storybooks, just hoping to say some sweet things when I met my husband. That's the title, yep. Should I call you Sect Master? Nah. How about this? In the storybooks, when a young lady has a sweetheart, she often calls her Gugu, or brother. So I'll call you Big Brother Yin, okay? Sure. She got +2 eloquence and some additional, I don't remember anymore. Intelligence, it was intelligence, right? She is an all-rounder. I guess she's currently using a sword. Last run I let her use a staff, but sword is also fine. We could increase her aptitude with sword and increase the damage she deals with sword. Perfect. Okay, so we can reshuffle the team a bit. I guess Lu Jui can go into my initial team. We need to track her over. Ju Sanyang can be the dividing line. We currently have 2 frontliners. With myself, I have 2 archers for the second team, so I only need 2 assassins more. But let's do the Chi Luge income falls short of expenses event. Why have the expenses been getting higher each month? Aya, brother Chi, why are you always so fussy over small amounts of money? Sectmaster, it's not a matter of being fuzzy. If it's like this every month, how can we manage in the long run? Well, these are small accounts, no need to take them too much to heart. Yes, saving here and there doesn't matter too much. Brother Chi, don't be so stingy. Stingy? Yes, going on about 1 or 2 taels of silver for 3 or 5 days, isn't that stingy? Forget it, do as you please. Brother Chi, what on earth do you mean by this? And what do you mean by this? So they're discussing. By the way, I remember even when Tiger Flame sect was prosperous before Brother Chi was this frugal. Before, the monthly allowance from the sect was quite substantial too, but we never saw you spend it on yourself. Well, the sect master has ancestral property, so you don't know how expensive things are outside. I'll not translate this. He at least laughs. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. Brother G, let me take a look at the accounts. Oh, your accounts are done in such detail. Just last month, you helped the sect save a lot of expenses. Here's the silver saved through careful budgeting. These are all things I should do, Sectmaster. No need to concern yourself. It's precisely because of careful budgeting like yours that Tiger Flame sect has been able to hold on through difficult times. Sure, everyone apologize. 1k silver, yes please. Oh, more events. I can't continue like this. Now I need to recruit a talent. Or do we accept disciples? No. A talent needs to be recruited. I need 2 more assassins, I believe. Mi Hui Hui. Perfect. What a name. Do you have any traits? Blood retribution? Do the other ones have some? No. Whoa, nice. Our archer got some additional fist and blade stats. God damn it. Nothing amazing. But at least we're getting somewhere, I suppose. 4 team members done. Okay, here we have a nice synergy. She can learn, since she currently has a blade, we'll just keep it like that. The Butcher Blade, and it applies some damage and bleeding to the target. And then we just go talent Backstab. Backstab guarantees a crit against targets that are bleeding, so there's like a slight synergy. Besides that, when attacking a unit with HP below, now let's just do the dodge counterattack. At least a chance to deal some additional damage. And we are being attacked again. We have our squad. Level 6s all around. We are still some level 5s. I did want to change our squad a bit. Include her. Include you. You currently don't have any action points left. I already used you. I guess. That is fine. We gotta do it next time where we change the order. But we are super close to having 2 usable teams, which means I can actually start expanding a bit. But I think I'll just skip this fight. More storyline. Seeing the Patriarch or the Sectmaster, Sanjian Minju, Left Envoy Zhao, Right Envoy Han. You 2 elders have come here suddenly. It's an important matter. To be honest, we have come regarding the recent destruction of Tiger Flame Sect. We heard the Sect Master has recently increased security and strictly prohibited internal and external communication. Forgive my bluntness. Could it be you are wary of some force in Jianghu intending harm to our Crane Hill Sect? You 2 elders are also elders of the sect, having assisted since my late father took over as Sect Master. You naturally experienced the tragedy back then. Now Xianga and Tinga are still young. They should also understand the helplessness of Crane Hill Sect. Now that Jianghu is turbulent, we are naturally concerned about the sect's safety, so we came to discuss it with the Sect Master. Oh, you have some counsel? Given the current turbulence in Jianghu, although our Crane Hill Sect holds some influence, we still must remain vigilant and cautious, especially considering a force like the Tiger Flame Sect was wiped out overnight. You can imagine the power struggles behind it are even more daunting. Exactly. Aligning with the Tiger Flame Sect was considered a viable path for our Crane Hill Sect in the past. But now, who could have foreseen it? It would bring disaster upon us. Sect Master, you need not trouble yourself over this matter. When the marriage agreement was established, it was merely a verbal promise, and those from the Tiger Flame Sect present at the time have already passed away. That is indeed reasonable. Truly like clouds parting to reveal the sun, it has cleared my confusion. Well, this matter concerns Xianga's lifelong happiness and also relates to the reputation of Crane Hill Sect. Naturally, we cannot go back on our word. Nah, I don't agree. A union of 2 strong powers was originally a fine tale. Now that the Tiger Flame Sect has fallen, it no longer qualifies as a prestigious sect. The daughter of the Crane Hill Sect has never been betrothed to the son of a destitute gang in Jianghu. While this matter still requires planning. You 2, go down first, I need some rest. What exactly is Right Envoy Han's scheme this time? What does Left Envoy mean by that? If we truly follow Right Envoy's arrangement this time, what position will it put Xianga in? Dongfan Tun, The second son of the Dong family is deeply infatuated with the young lady and will surely care for her with all his heart. Moreover, Madame Long of Dragon Bay sect and I have a past friendship. She will certainly agree to this matter. Xianga is my disciple, whom I raised from childhood. Her marriage naturally should be based upon her wishes. That goes without saying. When I taught Tinga martial arts, the young lady was always with Tinga. I watched her grow up too. How could I harm her? I hope so. Otherwise, don't blame me for disregarding courtesy. That does seem reasonable. My lord, the moonlight is quite pleasant tonight. I have specifically warmed a pot of fine wine for you. It's rare for you to be in such high spirits, my lady, but tonight I must disappoint you and cannot accompany you to enjoy the night. Are you joking, my lord? Last night you were full of vigor. Why are you making excuses tonight? My lady, you are charming and alluring. I could fight, in quotation marks, fight for 3 days straight without issue, but now is not the time for distraction. Oh, is it because of matters within the sect, my lord? Yes, after the Tiger Flame sect was attacked, the situation in Shifeng Valley became turbulent. I have to consider the future of Dragon Bay. Don't worry about it with your 3 children. It's fine. Tell me, if one day I am no longer the sect master of Dragon Bay, which of our 3 children would be most suitable? They each have strengths but also shortcomings. Oh, tell me what you think, young lady. The eldest possesses the most heroic and commanding presence. However, he is too greedy for pleasures of the palate and often tyrannizes those below him. Being willful and gluttonous is minor, but being heartless could lead to major losses over trivial matters. The second child is meticulous in thought and lenient in governance, but he is too indulgent in romantic affairs, prone to being overly sentimental. Heroes find it hard to pass the test of beauty, and you must know that the gentle blade is the deadliest. Oh? Husband, are you implying something? Ha, my lady, this blade of yours. I gladly accept it and wish to be struck by it every night. Otherwise, where would our third child have come from? Husband, don't jest. Speaking of our third child, his martial art potential is the highest, but he is too arrogant. I don't know who this child takes after, so aloof and solitary. It truly pains my heart. This is rather reminiscent of how your husband was in his youth. If not for that, how could I have won the favor of a beauty to pledge herself to me? It seems my husband already has a clear plan for the sect's future, yet you still let me say so much. The moonlight filled the hall, and Dongfang Zhouju's mood suddenly became clear and open. He didn't notice that the moment Long Wangying turned into the inner room, the smile instantly vanished from her face. A flash of cold calculation passed through her eyes, and the corner of her mouth lifted into a faint, almost imperceptible cold smile. Nice, I got an ad from Adobe Acrobat. New, work together with PDF spaces, thank you. In the night, she whispered to herself, the silk tree, the flower of understanding speech. Husband, do you not know your wife's thoughts? Holy, so much sorry. I gotta take a break soon for my voice. Sectmaster, all the enemies we capture in battle can be imprisoned in the prison. How to deal with them is up to you. You can either keep them, release them, imprison them, torture them, or ask for some ransom. Excellent. I mostly will ask for ransom. That's the best idea for... Oh, we even have someone. Okay, he's pretty good as well, but... You can, like, recruit him, release him, or interrogate him. Interrogation is like torturing, and it can lead to positive outcomes. Tortured people can awaken traits, which makes them stronger. It can also cause them to flee, and of course it will lower their favor. Additionally, if you torture, I believe, 5 people or have tortured a total of 5 times, you will get a new trait on your NPC, or on your main character, I mean. But we can release him. Hand over your gold and silver jewelry, and we gain a gold necklace from him. The gold necklace, similar with the bracelet, increases the favor of a character. So we can go to... Who do we want to modify? I also just realized I need to learn some additional... Okay, just from tasks. Yilidan, sure, you get the +2. As a result, he's now at 7, and once you are at 7, you get Kismet Cultivation, which has a ton of modifiers, and you can essentially pick some of them and give him this trait. Now, my preferred options, which I most often pick, is either just increasing base speed, increasing base attack, defense, or something like Woolen Supreme, which lowers cooldown reduction and gives you a chance to combo. And I believe that's good. He's now a Woolen Supreme. You can also do the same thing with your main character, so I would advise you to save up some of them. I probably should have to get Woolen Supreme, but yeah, we'll definitely do that as well. Then there are also some challenges. Here you can see Adventure Kick Down the Door challenge. Doing these will grant some of the jewelry. So in most cases it's the same dialogue. Here 3 people want to fight us, so we can grab 3 different characters. Something like that looks good. I need to check out Lujui's equipment as well, to see if I can improve something. We just attack right there. Oh, that's a team buff, cool. Hey, hell yeah, we get an arrow. This should now, yes, put him over weakness exploit, and he's dead, thankfully. You're in recovery, I don't know what it does exactly, but you see how good Feathered Arrow Dance can be. Like all those assists. Okay, I was hoping for another assist right there, but it's fine. That is the idea behind archers. Oh yeah, perfect. And what do we gain? Some XP, of course. A gold necklace. I'll use it on my main character this time. I want to get him to 7 as well. It's a bit weird that you can improve the opinion of your own main character but such is life. Besides that, super many events, bridge parting, Chi Lugu, again, recruiting more disciples. I believe I'm missing one. But I'll check out my characters right now and see if I need to or can improve them. Okay, there's not really much I can do, but let's recruit a talent. I want 1 more assassin, level 9 even, and with that we should have our 2 teams. I just need to fully create them. But so far, if anyone is interested, we have 2 assassins I can name and 2 archers. And that's it, sadly. So we have Jo Se Yu, Ni Miao Hong, Mi Hui Hui, and lastly Miao Tong. But I now need to do his talents again. I'll just do the basic stuff and teach him some technique. So see you in a moment. But let's continue the events. Yilidan's loneliness. Senior, I still have many things to do. Well, I wanted to ask, why have you been guarding here? Oh, your family originates from Dangray. How long have you been guarding here? 10,000 years! Huh. Time seems to have stood still. Loneliness is a constant companion, but faith never extinguishes. You gained martial arts notes, some lighten skill, and he got some additional dodge. And it's because we had that 7 favor event. And lastly, Chi Lugu for the Rift. Sanyang. Sect Master is here about Brother Chi's matters, right? Sanyang, in my heart, I always thought you and Liu Ming would stay with Tiger Flame Sect forever, until that day we argued in the kitchen. Well, as for the steward, does the sect master know he's indeed the most poorly treated one in the sect? Oh, is that true? How could we ever treat him poorly? It wasn't during the old sect master's time, it's now. In our daily expenses, Steward Chi always chooses the worst portions for himself. When I cook daily, Steward Chi always instructs me to send all the delicious dishes to the sect master. Then he waits for us to finish eating before coming, making do with the leftovers. I thought about leaving a bit more for him, but he only eats half, saving the other half in a lunchbox, saying he'll eat it in his room next time, to have more time to review the accounts. Is that so? I never noticed. Sect Master, as the saying goes, only when managing a household do you know the cost of rice and firewood. Although Tiger Flames is now in decline, all the hardship is borne by our steward. And the steward appears and says he's deeply grateful for us. Recently, the sect's expenses have been numerous. That day I was anxious and my tone was indeed harsh. Don't worry about it, Brother Chi. We'll reduce our expenses a bit. We'll be a bit more frugal, exactly. Don't talk nonsense. That's great. He gets more fist value. And that's why the main story protagonists are way better. Like, more fist damage dealt. But my equipment is so bad. I have no more points left, so let's search a bit. And probably use my second team. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. XP. Not what I really wanted, but so be it. Husband, you sought me out specifically. Is there something important? And by the way, to me this looks like the room where you get married in. Very red, the symbols, etc. There's one matter I haven't mentioned to you before. What troubles you? I fear you will be unhappy. I was once engaged to a young lady. Is it Miss Ximen that Brother Chi had mentioned earlier? Yep, exactly. She's the daughter of Crane Hill sect master Ximen Po, named Ximen Xiang. She sounds like she comes from a distinguished family. When were you engaged? I didn't mean to hide it, it's all in the past. My engagement with Ximen Xiang, for various reasons, never came to fruition. Then why are you telling me this? I must feel that Miss Lu is honest with me, so there should be no secrets between you and I. Perfect. I know you've always had a place for her in your heart. But the storybooks also say, wait for the bright moon to return. The 15th night brings fullness together. As long as you are by my side, protecting the fire god tree with me, that is enough. Miss Lu, you really don't mind? The young ladies in the storybooks all say, this humble one doesn't mind. But I think saying you don't mind at all is a lie. However, there's another line in the storybooks. Since we know the beloved is destined by fate, we also understand that stars surrounding the moon are inevitable. As long as I'm the brightest star in your heart, that's enough. Perfect, and I bet they attack. No. Your nephew. Today, my son and I have come to inform you. The marriage agreement between you and my beloved daughter is hereby annulled. Sect Master, what's the reason for this action? Angel, you should understand. Tiger Flame sect has been destroyed, and your father has also met with misfortune. What qualifications do you have to marry my daughter? Sect Master Ximen, you are opportunistic and faithless. Even if you disregard your own reputation, where does that leave Miss Ximen's dignity? Angel brother, forgive my bluntness, but now the Tiger Flame sect is severely weakened. My father considered the future of the Crane Hill sect, and it was a move of last resort. Ximen Ting, does your father's opinion represent yours? Seems everyone in the Ximen family is the same. Angel, enough. I came today only to tell you that the marriage contract between you and my daughter is hereby dissolved. If you wish to retain a shred of dignity, please do not appear before my daughter again. 30 years east, 30 years west. Do not bully me, because I'm poor now. Let's go. Ha, our relation is 0 now. We'll be offending everyone, and we still have not conquered territory. I really gotta expand, but now I have 2 teams. I can slowly start expanding now. I have 2 teams, okay? If I was on normal difficulty, I would have expanded so much already. Just because you have more actions per turn. You can attack twice with every character. That is super powerful. Husband, the Tiger Flame sect is already defeated remnant force, no longer a threat. Why do you still need to expand so much effort against them? Well, although the Tiger Flame sect has declined, they still have some capabilities left. We cannot afford to be careless. Oh dear, with our 3 children here, what do you have to worry about? You don't understand, my lady. Forget it, forget it. It's best to avoid frightening you, my lady. If my husband does not wish to speak of it, then so be it. Fortunately, my 3 children are not like that fellow from Tiger Flame. They should be able to shoulder your responsibilities, husband. Father, your child is willing to go into battle to clean up the Tiger Flame sect remnants and share your and mother's burdens. Good. Truly worthy of being my son. Second brother, you're only jealous of Angel, that guy, because of your beloved has affection for another. To claim a private grudge born from jealousy and rivalry as sharing our parents' burdens. Is that appropriate? What do you mean, private grudge? Don't talk nonsense. I only wish to eliminate the mortal enemy of Dragon Bay. This is gonna be a long playthrough, I can tell you. The fact that we barely make progress because there's so much story is insane. Father, leave the Tiger Flame sect to me. Let your child take on this tough one. Very well. Father, no need, I will go. Father, I am the eldest son, I will go. And a disdainful snort came from beside the pillar in the corner. It was Dongfang Joyu's 3rd son. Third brother, when did you arrive? I didn't want to come originally, but thinking the family truly had no one capable, I came to take a look. Third brother, I would like third brother would like to ask the eldest brother a question. When that old sect master was still alive, why didn't I see you being so valiant back then? You. Now seeing this cheap opportunity to bully the weak and establish authority, everyone rushes forward to claim merit. It's truly unsightly. Second brother has such eloquent talent for taking sides in a fight. So why can't you coax the young lady of the Ximen family? What do you mean by this? Enough! Now Jiang, who's in turmoil, our Dongfang family might become the next Tiger Flame sect, and you're here arguing over petty gains. Husband, don't be angry. I only hope you can understand. Brothers may quarrel at home, but they unite against external insult. We must take precautions based on previous lesson. Father's taking advantage of clearing out the remnants of Tiger Flame to investigate this mysterious force, using offense as defense to seize the initiative. Is that right? I'm hesitating about this matter. How should we deal with them? Regarding this, I have my own reasoning. Goddamn. I need to eliminate a faction at some point. Maybe episode 5. It should be the episode. Oh my god. Bridge parting. Table talk. Nah. I'd say next episode. We now have a team. A decent team. Next episode we will go ahead and expand a bit. And with that I mean one attack. Because we need to attack them once. Then we need to keep our guys ready in case of a counterattack. So it's like 3 months and we can claim 1 territory. God damn it! I am super stumped by hard difficulty and how to advance with it. It's really not that easy. I wish it was. I wish I could just go and farm snakes, farm animals every time, farm some antelopes to get a ton of silver and then expand further. But the story just seems to keep going. I actually was hoping that the story slows down a bit, that the different factions only start appearing once we dealt with Borridge, but that does not seem to be the case. Huh. It's gonna be interesting this run, I can tell you that much. So I hope you enjoyed this. See you guys next time with probably some more story. Bye bye.